Salvete omnes. This is Abbey Latin Liber Primus, Chapter 11. This is Exercise A of Chapter 11. Your favorite pastime. Declining nouns. We're going to decline all the third declension neuter nouns in the Chapter 11 vocabulary, starting with caput, capitis, neuter, head. So the rules have not changed. The dictionary gives you the nominative, caput, goes right here, and the genitive singular, capitis, which goes right here. You check out the genitive singular, capitis, ends in is, pronounced is, so it's a third declension noun. Check out the gender. Gasp! It's neuter, so therefore this noun, caput capitis, is a third declension neuter and must have third declension neuter endings. So the nominative, hopefully you already wrote in caput, go ahead and write caput for the accusative singular, because as a neuter noun, its accusative must be the same as its nominative. So caput and caput. The genitive is capitis, and the stem is capit. You get the stem from chopping off the is, the the genitive singular ending. We're going to write capit in the dative singular, the ablative singular, and then all throughout the plural. Then add third declension neuter endings. Blank is e, same as nominative, a, the letter e, ibus, ibus, to get caput, capitis, capiti, caput, capite, capita, capitum, capitibus, capita, capitibus. Optime, Carmen, Carmenis, neuter, song, poem. The nominative is Carmen. The genitive is Carmenis. Because of the is genitive singular ending, it is a third declension noun, and its gender is neuter. It's a third declension neuter. Go ahead and write Carmen, the same word as its nominative, for its accusative singular. So Carmen and Carmen, because it's neuter. The genitive is Carmenis, and the stem is Carmen, with an I-N. And Carmen, the stem, is used in the dative, an ablative singular, and all throughout the plural. So we get Carmen, Carmenis, Carmeni, Carmen, Carmene, Carmena, Carmenum, Carmenibus, Carmena, Carmenibus. Certamen, certamenis, neuter, contest, struggle. The nominative is certamen, the genitive is certamenis. It is a third declension neuter. The stem is certamen, and the accusative will be certamen, just like the nominative. Certamen, certamenis, certameni, certamen, certamene, certamena, certamenum, certamenibus, certamena, certamenibus. Cor, cordis, neuter, heart. The nominative is cor. The genitive is cordis. It's a third declension neuter. Go ahead and write cor for the accusative singular. So cor, cordis, cordi, cor, corde, corda, cordum, cordibus, corda, cordibus. Corpus, corporis, neuter, body. The nominative is corpus. The genitive is corporis. It is a third declension neuter noun. Go ahead and write corpus for its accusative singular. And we get corpus, corporis, corpori, corpus, corpore, corpora, corporum, corporibus, corpora, corporibus. Flumen, fluminous, neuter, river or stream. The nominative is flumen. The genitive is fluminous. Because it's a third declension neuter, the accusative is also flumen, and the stem is flumin with an in. Flumen, fluminous, flumini, flumen, flumine, flumina, fluminum, fluminibus, flumina, fluminibus. Genus, generis, neuter, kind or type, birth or race. The nominative is genus, the genitive is generis. The stem is gener, and because it's a third declension neuter, the accusative singular is also genos. Remember, the third declension neuter endings are blank is e same as nominative a ibus ibus. We get genos, generis, generi, genus, genere, genera, generum, generibus, genera, generibus. Iter, itineris neuter. We get iter in the nominative. Genitive is itineris. Because it's a third declension neuter, its accusative singular will also be iter. And the stem you get from chopping off the is, so itiner. We get iter, itineris, itineri, iter, itinere, itinera, itinerum, itineribus, itinera, itineribus. Litus, litoris, neuter, beach or shore. The nominative is litus, the genitive is litoris. Because it's a third declension neuter, the accusative is also litus, like the nominative, and the stem is litor. To get litus, litoris, litori, litus, litore, litora, litorum, litoribus, litera, litoribus. Nomen, nominus, neuter, name. The nominative is nomen, the genitive is nominus. The accusative will also be nomen because it's a neuter noun, and it's a third declension neuter noun, with the stem being nomen with an in. Nomen, nominus, nomini, nomen, nomine, nomina, nominum, nominibus, nomina, nominibus. Tempus, temporis, neuter, time, season, or age. The nominative is tempus, the genitive is temporis. Because it's a third declension neuter noun, the accusative will be the same as the nominative, which is tempus. And the stem is going to be tempor when we chop off the genitive singular is to get tempus, temporis, tempori, tempus, tempore, tempora, temporum, temporibus, tempora, temporibus. And vulnus, vulneris, neuter, wound. The nominative is vulnus, the genitive is vulneris. Third declension neuter, go ahead and write vulnus, the same as the nominative for the accusative singular. And the stem is vulner. You get that from chopping off the is, the genitive singular ending. To get vulnus, vulneris, vulneri, vulnus, vulnere, vulnera, vulnerum, vulneribus, vulnera, vulneribus. Optime, very well done. You are now ready to move on to Chapter 11, Exercise B. Volete omnes.